La 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 Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. For everyone who didn't just die from that sort of freaky noise, which I opened with, but which was actually a good example of a connected sort of. It wasn't my best vocal example, but it was an accurate example of a connected chest voice going to a mixed voice, chest dominant mix going to a head dominant mix, and all the way back. So that's the topic where I want to talk about a little bit today, because I told you guys that I wanted to give every register some individual attention. And of course, flageolet and whistle and high notes and soprano like D notes come by a lot. So today it's maybe time to focus on something where common vocal pedagogy is actually really caring about, and that is the model voice. And that's because if you mastered the model voice, you are able to sing quite possible, sort of basically 90% of all repertoire, because that's just the range you need in terms of range and register breaks and yeah. So working away the passaggio, that means like the break in the switching between registers, working that away is a very important element of vocal pedagogy. Yeah, which takes a lot of time and patience and a lot of training and dedication and persistence. But if you get there, well, yeah, then you can really basically sing a lot. I will not say everything, but you can sing a lot. Because my channel is there are a lot of videos with extraordinary singers, and of course that's not the mediocre performer. For a lot of people, focusing on the mixed voice, for example, or the chest voice and going to a mix or head voice and stuff, is very relevant to sing the repertoire that they want to sing. For example, in pop music. So, yeah, you can again, like, I can make a video that's endless, so I will not do that. But I will start from a personal frustration, and frustration is a thing that most of singers in training experience at least once in their development, because it's a process, and because you're doing it yourself, and you're not always aware of the progress you're already making, the progress you're going through, and the fact that it's not going like a rocket, like upwards. It's with, yeah, you make progress, but you always sometimes fall back down a little bit, which is okay, but you have to accept that, and that's very personal, because you could say, you could treat yourself or your vocal box as an instrument, but that's much easier said than done. But anyway, that's for the intro. So, model voice. We have the chest voice, which is, of course, la 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 la. Then we have the mixed voice. Now the mixed voice is very complicated registration. There's also no consensus in the world of vocal pedagogy, but you know that's actually never the case. So what I mean with mixed voice is that you're shifting resonance, that you're thinning out gradually the vocal cords without losing the connection. Otherwise, you would flip into a falsetto, or you would crack, or you would not get the note right, or etc. There could be a lot of problems. For example, if I did not master my passaggi or my passaggio between chest and mixed, chest on mix, I get a sort of la 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 la, yeah, that sort of sound. So that's not what you really want, I think, and it's not very pleasant, and I also think that most of the people in the audience will, yeah, at least they will be sorry for you, and they if they're good people. No, we are all good people, of course. Anyway, so that's a thing. That's the task of the singer in training, to get those passaggio away. To do that, I talked about the frustration that happens sometimes. I had that myself, where it's more than 10 years ago, with singers like Bruno Mars, singers like those high-pitched tenor pop voices, and I always tried to copy them, and then I tried to pull my chest voice up to get to those notes. And sometimes I even hit those notes, but it was just a yell, you know. The song Grenade, for example, that was really a frustration of me in my beginning of my singing journey. It was even before conservatory. So yeah, let's take a look at just a little part of the acoustic version of that, and then I will try to sing it how I sing it now. All this pain, yeah, take a bullet straight through my brain, but darling, I still catch a grenade fire. I could not express in words how much frustration it created for me that he could just sing like a D5, full voiced, connected. Now I know, of course, how that technically is going on, but yeah, that was in the days really a thing that was, I was obsessed by it, just by hitting notes above the G4. Darling, I'll still catch a grenade for ya, from my hand on a blade for ya. And back in the days, I tried to do, darling, darling, darling. I was trying to push like pulling chest voice up there, where now I'm using just head voice or head mix with a little bit of twang setting to create the power. Of course, I'm totally aware of the fact that is not the repertoire that I should sing. It doesn't match my bass voice. I mean bass, not as in the bass voice type, but just my baritonal, standard voice. But I could teach someone now who's capable, or who has a very high pitched voice, but is not really yet there at the point where he can just switch easily, yeah, to get there. So let's go to an exercise, because otherwise I just keep on talking. We switch from the chest voice to the chest mix and the head mix, and there's this one. Ga 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 ga. And you can keep it very nasal, twangy. It doesn't have to sound pleasant, nice. It doesn't have to sound very nice to listen to. That's a thing, and it shouldn't cost any effort. Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga. Ga 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 ga. And that way you can shift your vocal cords up, and they're thinning out, and they're using the resonance shifts up. That's also why we're talking about chest voice, mixed voice, and head voice. It's not that your vocal cords are physically moving upwards or downwards. It's just where the basic resonance is situated. So yeah, that's the thing. It's not about thick vocal cords. That's not the thing. So pulling chest up to get over the passaggio is really not the thing you should be doing. Okay, so, and then of course we go to a sort of head voice or a heady mix. Ga 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 ga. You can make it classical, you can make it poppy, you can make it neutral. That's your own choice. It's larynx position. That's something for another day. There's so much to talk about. So I'm going to split up this video in 2 parts, definitely. So I really show my weaknesses. And that I'm happy that I'm learning still every day, and that there's so much to discover about the voice. And if you consider the fact that the vocal cords are very small muscular elements of the human body, that's just totally fascinating. Okay guys, up till here. If you got some questions or suggestions, please let me know in the comment section. I think I'm going to make a second video about the mixed voice and what you can do with it, what's the point of it, how this can help you to master your voice in a way that you can actually sing everything. And that doesn't mean that you have to, like I said, that the high note in Grenade that I just copied, is actually not performance worthy. But now I can sing it. And at that time, I just had no idea, I had no clue to get to it. So never give up, and persistence is everything, and training is everything. The vocal cords are it's a muscular structure. So there's a way of stretching them, of relaxing them, of letting them vibrate very slowly, very quickly to get higher. There's so much. I'm going to end here. I want to thank you all for watching this video, and yeah, I think this will be continued.